Greetings, school and community partners. My name is Emma Lynn, and I am a future school administrator. I look forward to graduating in May 2020 with an MED in Educational Leadership from High Point University. After entering the field of education as a lateral entry teacher, I taught middle grade science 9 years in Guilford County. At present, I serve Guilford County Schools as STEM coordinator. I'm also a wife and mother, with children enrolled in elementary, middle, and high schools in our district. I value family and integrity. Trusting, reciprocal relationships are the bedrock of family, and I will work relentlessly to cultivate nurturing, empowering family environments in classrooms and professional learning communities. My deep ties to the Gates City and my personal investment in the success of our schools guide me in my pursuit of educational excellence for all students. As a leader, I'm an encourager, building consensus to arrive at realistic, actionable steps. I strive to get on the balcony to gain perspective. Listening to the voices closest to the impact of decisions is paramount to me. Of course, listening is not enough. Making and keeping commitments is essential, and I'm committed to improving outcomes for our students. I believe it is time to look beyond equity of access and envision an equity of outcomes. In my district, race is a predictor of academic success, and this is unacceptable. While I appreciate gradual incremental change, I embrace a transformational leader identity, and I aim for second-order change. As a district, we pay homage to our vision, achieving educational excellence for all children. However, we cannot ignore data underscoring the reality that we are not achieving educational excellence for all children. Many students do not have consistent access to grade-level instruction and assignments. I know this through first-hand observations, district-wide work sample collections, and national study data. Students achieve to the level of the work that they are given. Students and their families believe that if learners do what their teachers require, children will come away equipped to pursue their dreams, but instead, many students leave schools and they're ill-prepared to succeed in rigorous courses and jobs demanding critical thinking and ingenuity. I will advocate for the necessity of grade-level instruction and assignments to prepare students for a vast future of possibility. I will not accept less. Integrity is one of my core values. Stephen M. R. Covey tells us that in order to have integrity, we must work from the inside out. We must hold something inside of us that we know is true, and we must stand for it. As a leader, I hold fast to my belief that all people have inherent value, and I will stand to honor that value. We must be uncomfortable when children move through school toward inequitable outcomes, and we must break with the tradition of subpar offerings, of operating in a space where race predicts success. I stand firm in my belief that together we can equip ourselves with knowledge and skill to collectively create change. All children deserve equitable learning environments, and I am eager to disrupt the status quo with you. As Covey said, we must operate from the inside out. As a school community, we must endeavor to engage in the uncomfortable work of looking within ourselves. What part of ourselves, of those beliefs we hold within, are reflected in the inequity of our district? What would a cultural audit tool reveal about the teaching and learning in our school? Do children see themselves reflected in our lessons, on our walls, in our speech, and our budget? It's delicate work, but we need not go it alone. I will learn culturally responsive teaching methods alongside staff. The Office of Diversity, Equity, Inclusion is committed to cultivating diversity as an educational resource and asset. Enlisting their professional expertise as we explore this is our first step. For adults, we look to professional learning opportunities to change our practices, but for children, we turn our eye to the classroom. I firmly believe that access to effective STEM learning opportunities is a viable path to achieving equitable outcomes. STEM, an acronym for Science, Technology, Engineering, and Math, is a term we frequently hear, but it's often misrepresented as a quick fix or an add-on service for enrichment. That's not a fair representation. STEM doesn't come in a box. Authentic STEM learning doesn't occur in isolation from other content areas. It's a way of thinking. It's a way of doing. In the words of Sam Houston, President and CEO of the North Carolina Center for Science, Mathematics, and Technology, STEM learning arises from the need to teach students what to do when they don't know what to do. We're educating generations of problem identifiers and solution generators. I believe the transferable skills embedded in STEM learning set students on their path to critical thinking and educational excellence. I believe we're inspired to challenge the status quo, disrupting years of practices that limit children who are poor, who are black and brown, and who arrive to school with less. I believe that collectively we're capable of engineering sustainable solutions for our schools, and I believe that you and I both want the very best for our students. We will encourage one another. Like Atlas, we will endure. We will hold true to ourselves and to our goals. We will learn and improve as an empowered, collective family, laser focused on personal and professional growth and elevating student outcomes. It's an honor to work from the inside out alongside each of you to live out our vision, achieving academic excellence for all students.